Good afternoon, guys and ladies. Uh, Closer. Okay. Thank you for the opportunity, Corporal. And maybe I'll start with my introduction. And my name is Sathyan Vaidyanathan. I am the General Manager for Mach7 in APAC and Middle East. This is my 34th year in healthcare. And yeah, I lived all around Middle East and some places in the US, and all my time I spent in health tech. So if I'm asking you some questions, you know why I'm asking those questions. So this presentation will be 10 minutes and followed by Q&A. Since you guys are going to ask me a lot of questions, I want to take the chance to ask you guys the questions first. Okay? Who can tell me what this is? No? X-ray generator? It's used in the X-ray, but not. So this is an obsolete technology, obviously. These are the triodes that were used in the very early days of electronics, right? So now you have the solid-state devices and solid-state chips. These were the size, and they were doing some of the jobs that currently done by the solid-state devices. Who can tell me what is this? Camera films, right? Okay. Pager, okay. You're old enough. Okay, this is a tough one. They still exist, right? Who can tell me what is that? Ah, you should not have answered that. So, anyone recognize that? No? It was called telephone exchange. And there were hundreds of people making physical connections. So if you call a number, they will have to pull connection 1 to connection 2 to make you go through the line. Imagine a time like that, right? Of course, obsolete now. Now, all of you are in healthcare, right? Bob, you're not supposed to answer this now, okay? Anyone can tell me what is this? This is a healthcare stuff. So this is an X-ray film processor. Close? Okay. What is this? You are in imaging? Pretty close. So this is an image intensifier. It captures and converts those X-rays into images. Obsolete, almost. You can also try this, Bob. What is this?
From here, it looks like an X-ray machine.
X-ray? Anyone else? Ah, you got that. So, very early stages of ultrasound. It's an ultrasound machine. If anybody tries to put me anywhere near that machine, I will die of a shock. Okay, the point that I was trying to make is everything is change is permanent, right? Everything is changing, and healthcare is not different. And healthcare has seen the adaptation of technology pretty fast. Things come and go, like, we moved from analog to digital pretty fast, adapted technology pretty fast. Yes, yes. Having said that, artificial intelligence is there for a couple of decades. In fact, I think the first AI application came in 1995. And then there is a lot of AI applications. I have personally also experienced the computer-aided deductions. They were all the preliminary AI applications. But the adaptation has been pretty slow, looking at the technology adaptation in healthcare. And I'm seeing more and more machine languages, the large language models are coming up with new AI applications, pushing the boundaries of AI. And I think everybody agrees here that AI has an impact on clinical outcomes, positive impact. But the adaptation in AI is very, very slow. And we are not seeing this fast adaptation And I think we need to ask question on why this is not happening. And I say there are three other A's missing in the AI. Okay, automation of the application or the integration, it's not there, or it's very sporadic and it's not standardized. Accountability. So if you are using artificial intelligence, who is responsible for the outcome? Is it the machine? Is it the user? Is it the algorithm behind that? So that is missing big time. And accessibility to the different techniques, the different tools out there also is missing at this point of time. And even in this week, I have spoken to so many doctors. This morning, Professor Chris, he said, don't tell me anything about any more AI. I don't want to hear. Right? He said, there is an AI fatigue because everybody says, I have an AI, you have to see it. Or anything that is now a software, somewhere there is an AI behind. Okay? So here is where Mach7 and CARPL are coming together to solve some of these fundamental problems to accelerate AI adoption, right? So we are looking at simplifying access to automation, right? So I will show you some of the proof points, but this is very, very fundamental to accelerate AI. And you can't be asking them to say, hey, here is one application, there is another application, you can download this, you can test yourself. That also is not going to work, right? So there's two platforms coming together to solve that problem as well. And obviously you need to look at accountability a big time. So is AI failing? Is it really helping me? What are the real outcomes of the AI I'm using? So just to show you the integration, so this is our eUnity viewer integrated with CARPL platform. And you can see there is a nice widget here. Yeah, so this widget is working at the background. It is consuming all the AI applications and it is bringing information upfront to the customer. So he has not left his reading screen, but at the background, AI has read something, the traffic signal changed to red. That means that particular study had some AI findings, and now he can go deeper into that AI finding without leaving his screen and look at what the AI is saying, right? Now, this makes the whole user experience extremely good. So that was an integration example. Of course, I can talk about CARPL's testing and monitoring module, but you are in the CARPL booth, so you can actually go and ask Dr. Banushree and she can give you a full demo of the CARPL platform. But it's very impressive to do a full comparison of multiple AI algorithms, look at sensitivity, everything. So that's something that I feel is going to help with adaptation. And then if you look at the platform, CARPL, also there are hundreds and thousands of applications now coming through the platform. And many FDA approved and CE marked AI algorithms and easily available on the platform for access. The beauty is that you access that from one place. And then of course, you have another platform which is Mach7. So we are a truly vendor neutral architecture, and I say we have no known limits to scalability. We can scale to how many of our users, how many of our sites you want. And yeah, so we are super specialized in vendor neutral architecture. We make sure enterprise gets all the information. The clinical contextualization is very, very important for us. And that's where I think the partnership is really helping. Yeah. So to conclude, so accelerating AI adoption in healthcare is the primary aim of this partnership. And through giving customer the freedom of choice, whether that is number of AI tools or simplified user experience or creating accountability.